In my mind, I'm gone to Carolina.
Greetings and welcome back to Fisher Wealth Management's Tips of the Week. I'm Rick Fisher, Managing Partner here at Fisher Wealth Management, and this week's tip is based on the 3 basic needs for every investor. 3 basic needs for all of us are growth, income, and protection. The way that most investors have traditionally tried to grow their wealth, produce some income, and protect their wealth was by using an investment allocation that was diversified among maybe domestic U.S. stocks, U.S. Treasury bonds, and some cash in the bank. But what worked yesterday might not necessarily work for today and beyond. If you think about it for a second, here in the United States, wage inflation in the last handful of years has only gone up by about 2% a year, whereas the cost of health care and the cost of education had gone up between 4 and 6% per year. So investors more today than probably most times in recent history need to look for opportunities to grow their wealth, look for opportunities to produce some income in order to pay their current bills, and look for different ways to protect their wealth. So a couple different strategies that we're using for the environment that we are in today is, number one, if we look at the traditional ways people grow their wealth by investing in stocks or ownership of U.S. companies. Well, the world is a much more global marketplace today. If we're only limiting our stock portion of our portfolio to U.S. companies, we're really ignoring the lion's share of the growth opportunities available around the world. So there are wonderful growth opportunities and dividend income opportunities located outside the U.S. border. So as we're looking to grow, protect, and generate income with your portfolio, on the growth side, investors would be wise to take a look not just in the United States, but also outside our borders. As we're looking for ways to generate income with a 10-year U.S. Treasury bond sitting at about 2.5% today, most investors need to generate an income stream that is superior to that. So if we're looking for ways to generate income that are greater than 2.5%, investors may need to look towards alternatives such as corporate bonds, high yield bonds, international bonds, perhaps dividend-paying stocks that would pay a superior amount of income, or an investment in real estate or a real estate investment trust. On the protection side, most people felt pretty protected and diversified. If I bought some U.S. stocks, bought some government bonds, and bought some cash, something will zig while something else zags. But that very well may not be the case in the future. So investing your capital in more diversified areas may help limit overall volatility and may even help you enhance an overall net result. So you should look towards other alternatives like investing in equities outside the United States, maybe investing in bonds outside the United States, maybe investing in real estate, things that are not really correlated to the U.S. stock or bond market, and that can help cushion what tends to be violent swings in U.S. and global equities, and often also in the bond markets. So for you as investors, remember, all of you are probably going to look to either grow your wealth, generate income with your wealth, or protect your wealth. I would argue that most of you are probably trying to do some variation of all 3. So it's really critical that you don't look just to the past and what's been successful, but try to look forward and look at the investment environment that we're in today and make sure that you're making appropriate allocations to appropriate types of investments that help you accomplish these objectives, while not ignoring some wonderful opportunities that are maybe not in your traditional places of investment. So, if you're not having these types of conversations with your advisor of choice, we do welcome you to call us down here at Fisher Wealth Management, where one of our certified financial planners can help you analyze your situation and make sure you're doing the very best thing to protect you and your family. So thanks again for listening, and still stay tuned for more Fisher Wealth Management Tips of the Week.
Ain't he just like your friend